the Bear and Gerald Show. Halloween edition. Okay, I know we did a Halloween edition, but it is actually Halloween morning. So, me and Bear thought we would come at you a little bit before I'm going to go to my work, to my class. That's what I'm wearing to my class. What do you guys think? I'm going in as a giraffe. It's pretty awesome. Did you know my wonderful bear also teaches? He does. He teaches some other people. That may have been me from time to time. That's a mystery. So, anyway, he does, but he decided that he was going to dress up as his absolutely wonderful favorite bear in the universe. Can anybody guess? That's a good guess, but no. Well, Smokey the Bear is kind of American. Not that we don't love it, but no. Because my wonderful bear is very Canadian. Winnie the Pooh would have been a good guess. Because did anybody know that Winnie the Pooh was actually named after a Canadian bear named Winnie from Winnipeg? And, of course, as we are part of the British Commonwealth, that is where he got, the wonderful man who wrote it, got the name from, because he was in, I believe, in Canada at the time. No, wonderful. Bear in the Big Blue House. Everybody, isn't that amazing likeness? That's actually Bear, but he's dressed up. Barry, can you still see me in here? Can you still see me in that costume? Yeah, he can still see. He can still see. So he's Bear in the Big Blue House right now. That's his favorite bear. Run the whole world. Right? Okay, awesome. Because I think people are very impressed that, yeah, he's very good at doing decorations. People might not know this. He's very good. Well, I taught him too because I'm super good at decorations. So we both are very good about it. So, right on. And he's actually not just any old bear. He's doing the bear cha-cha-cha. If anybody remembers Bear in the Big Blue House. Bear cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. Oh, la la. Cha-cha-cha. Ooh, la la. Cha-cha-cha. The bear cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. That's such a good song. You can look it up on the YouTube. Hey, you're already on the YouTube. Was I just being meta? I think I was. So, So anyway, we have a Bear's Book Corner again. But this time, it's more of a chapter book. Because one of my favorite and Bear's favorite TV shows, we love the Buddies. We love the Buddies. So they have a show called Spooky Buddies. Let me show you. Boom. Spooky Buddies. And it's an amazing TV show, well, movie. And there is a book that came in, and a tie-in. And who doesn't love the Spooky Buddies? So, and it's such a fun movie. So we decided that we were going to read you a little bit of this book before we go to school today. Like everybody else, what are you going to go as? What are you going to dress up as? Tell me, man. I'd like to know what everybody is going to dress up as today. Do you dress up when you go to work? Some people do. Some people don't. As a teacher, I always did. And an EA, I always did. So we always got dressed up for that. And then when I did adult ed, we still also dressed up for that. So it was pretty cool. And as a college teacher, I definitely dress up. Because, we all need some whimsy in our life. So, boom. This is the book. Now, should we do? I think we should. Because he is now, again, a dancing, singing bear. So we're going to do our wonderful Halloween version of the Bear's Book Corner song. Bear's Book Corner. Bear's Book Corner. Bear's Book Corner. Right now. Boo, boo, boo. Bear's Book Corner. Bear's Book Corner. Bear's Book Corner. Right now. Boo, boo, boo. Happy Halloween. Ha 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 ha. Ha. That was my idea of an evil laugh, but as you know, I am all good, so it's very hard to me to do it. I didn't do it. But, imagine evil laugh. Cue evil laugh. So anyway, you know, I like my Halloween's more funny and good. So that's what we're doing. Everybody, boom, boom. All right, here we go. Spooky Buddies with 8 full pages of color pictures from the film. I don't know, can we show you that one? I think we can. Okay, here it is, everybody. Woo. Okay, let's check that out. It's a really good show if you haven't seen it. Look. There it is, and there it is. Hang on, let me get you some more photos. There's the Spooky Bunnies and all their splendor. There you go, there you go. There you go. And let's see, we got a couple more. There you go. And then one last page of it. There you go. Cool. So that's the stuff from the movie, but let's check it out and see. Okay. Well, I want to make sure we actually get to the Spooky Buddy part, so I might not read the very first one. Yeah, so, you know, I think I'm going to skip to chapter 2 because chapter 1 was like a prelude. But then I may go to chapter 3 because I want to read the part where we're actually we want to actually do some trick-or-treating. So let's see. I think we're going to start here with chapter 4 or maybe chapter 5. Let me check it out because I want to read you the funny part with the actual trick-or-treating. Okay, here we are. We're going to start with chapter 5. The Buddies and their kids met outside Billy's house. All of them were in costume. Anne was dressed as a witch. Alice, well, that's a bit on the nose, isn't it? All right. What would the Baron show be without editorializing? Honestly. And I'm good at it. So that's why I'm doing that too. And her puppy, Rosebud, as a princess. Sam was an alien and his puppy, Buddha, was a genie. Pete was a mummy and his puppy, Mudbud, was a pirate. Bartleby was a cowboy and his puppy, Butterball, was a superhero. Then there were Billy and B-Dog. Nice costume, matey, Mudbud giggled. Does the B stand for bunny? See, the funny part is they actually ended up being bunnies because his mom gave them the wrong costume. Hijinks ensued. B-Dog tried to play it cool. This ain't no ordinary rabbit costume, dogs, he said. It's a killer rabbit. Those things are the bomb. Billy held up his staff, pretending to be Warwick, the warlock. With the Halloween hound, I will control the world. Ha, 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 he cried, doing his best evil laugh. Hey, that was really good. Bartleby said, now let's go score some sugar. Because as everyone knows, we don't want apples on Halloween. We don't want, naturally flavored granola snacks. No. Chocolate, candy, caramels, bags of chips will do too. That's what we want. The friends and their pups set out into the streets of Fernfield, because that's where they live. Actually, Fernfield, really, though, is Fort Langley. If you live in British Columbia, that's actually where Fernfield really is. Because as we all know, they film a lot of the U.S. Films in Canada, in British Columbia, because it's cheaper to do it. And we're very happy because then we get the funds, so it's kind of good. It's a win-win. Let's see. Lots of other kids were trick-or-treating too. Most of the houses were draped with spooky decorations. The full moon shone brightly in the dark night sky. Alice glanced at Billy's staff. Is that thing glowing? She asked. Billy looked at it curiously. Strangely enough, it was glowing. Weird. Maybe it has batteries or something? Billy said. He shrugged, and him and his friends continued on. With the buddies in tow, they walked toward their teacher's house. It had more decorations than any other house in town. There were tombstones on the lawn and cobwebs in the trees. A mechanical ghost flew in circles around them. The kids knocked on the door, and Mrs. Carroll's husband answered. He was dressed as a surfer version of a Frankenstein monster. You should watch the movie. It's good. Trick or treat, dudes. The kids sang out. Dude, sweet costume, Pete added. That's Frankendid. To you? Mr. Carroll replied. Mrs. Carroll rushed up behind her husband. She was dressed as the bride of Frankendude. Hello, children. Welcome to our spooky house, she said. Then she and her husband handed out candy to the kids and dog biscuits to the buddies. Oh, sweet mama, Butterball exclaimed. Why can't it be Halloween every night? In another part of the town, Pip, now that's another dog, was searching for the buddies. He had to warn them about Warwick. As he floated along, because he happens to be a ghost, he was amazed by what he saw. I'm not alone, he exclaimed. There are ghosts and goblins everywhere. But then he took a closer look and noticed that some of the ghosts and goblins, they were adjusting their masks and costumes. They're not real, he realized. He didn't want to scare anyone. He found a sheet someone had dropped from their ghost costume and draped it over himself as a disguise. Then he floated down the street. Soon he spotted 5 familiar forms. The buddies! He sped toward them, still covered by the sheet. Thank goodness I found you, he cried. I'm here to warn you about the Halloween Hound. How did you know about that? Rosebud asked. Pip pulled off his sheet, revealing his true form. B-Dog screamed, Ah, it's the Halloween Hound! He's following us! He yelled. Ah! The other buddies screamed, and they raced away. Not again, Pip exclaimed. Please wait, I'm just trying to warn you. He flew after them. That ghost dog, he just doesn't give up, B-Dog cried. What would we do? I know a place, Buddha suggested. If there's anyone who can help us with the paranormal problem, it's Zelda. Because Zelda is like a psychic, so she's going to help them. The buddies were all so distracted that they didn't notice that they rushed right past the real Halloween Hound. But the Halloween Hound noticed the buddies. He'd been sniffing around all the town for the 5 puppies. His spooky eyes narrowed as he watched the buddies hurry off. That must be them. Da-na-na, da-na-na-na. Well, I hope you guys have the most wonderful Halloween. Put it in the comments. I hope you get lots of wonderful candy and have a lovely, lovely Halloween party if you're going to one. So, have a good day, everybody. The Bear and Joe Show. Halloween edition.